Hello, I'm Sister Tandy, and we have arrived at the final video in the Mental Wellness and You series. We have walked through hard conversations about pain, about stress, about sleep, about addiction, about money. And now we arrive here at the question that matters most. How do you keep going? Not just surviving, thriving, growing and bending, but not breaking. Today we are talking about resilience and the extraordinary, ordinary ways human beings find their strength. This is the video I have most looked forward to making with you. Let's begin. Bamboo is one of the strongest natural materials on Earth. Engineers use it in construction. It bends dramatically in a storm, sometimes almost to the ground, and then it rises again. It does not resist the wind. It moves with it, and it does not break. Resilience is not rigidity. It is not the ability to be unaffected by difficulty. It is not pretending the storm is not real. Resilience is the capacity to bend, to feel the full weight of what is happening, and then to rise. The bamboo does not grow back stronger by refusing to bend. It grows back stronger because of its roots. Today, we are building roots. The first pillar of resilience is connection. Human beings are social animals. We do not heal alone. Research from Harvard Medical School's longest-running study on adult health and happiness found that the single greatest predictor of well-being and longevity was not wealth, not fame, not achievement. It was the quality of close relationships. One honest conversation with a trusted person does more for your nervous system than 3 weeks of going it alone. In African culture, this is not a discovery. Ubuntu has always known this. I am because we are. You do not have to tell your whole story. You have to let someone in. The second pillar is purpose. Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who survived Nazi concentration camps, wrote in Man's Search for Meaning that even in the most extreme suffering, those who had a reason to live, a person to live for, a mission to complete, a value to uphold, endured what others could not. Purpose does not have to be grand. It can be, I am here for my children. My work means this family eats. I show up because people depend on me. Purpose is a buffer against meaninglessness. When you know why you are doing something, the how becomes possible, even when the how is hard. Ask yourself, what is my why? The third pillar is self-care, and I want to clear up a misunderstanding. Self-care is not expensive. It is not a spa day or a holiday. Self-care is any deliberate act that says, my well-being matters. It is drinking water when you are thirsty, not pushing through. It is sitting outside in the sun for 10 minutes. It is saying no to one extra obligation when you are already empty. It is sleeping before you are exhausted, not after. It is 5 minutes of quiet before the house wakes up. Self-care is the act of treating yourself as someone who deserves to be cared for, because you are. Small acts of restoration, repeated daily, build a life that can endure difficulty. The fourth pillar is acceptance, one of the most misunderstood concepts in human well-being. Acceptance does not mean you are okay with what is happening. It does not mean you give up. It means you stop spending energy fighting what you cannot change, so that you can direct that energy towards what you can. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If yes, act. If no, release it. Buddhism calls this non-attachment. Christianity calls it surrender. Ubuntu calls it acknowledging reality and responding as a community. Every great wisdom tradition arrives at the same truth. Suffering doubles when we resist what is. The fifth and final pillar is hope. Professor Martin Seligman, the father of positive psychology, identified learned optimism, the belief that things can change, as one of the most measurable predictors of resilience and health outcomes. Hope is not wishful thinking. It is the evidence-based belief that your current situation is not your permanent situation. The effort you make today shapes the tomorrow you experience. Research shows that hopeful people recover faster from illness, manage chronic conditions better, and report greater life satisfaction even in difficult circumstances. Hope is a skill. It is practiced in small moments, by choosing one thing to look forward to today, by believing, just for today, that it is possible. Resilience is not only individual. In South African communities, across generations, people have survived extraordinary hardship through collective strength. The act of cooking together, of looking after each other's children, of singing in times of grief, of building something with your hands alongside someone who knows your name. Ubuntu resilience is the collective's resilience. When one person in the community struggles, the community responds. As employers and occupational health practitioners, we carry a role in this collective resilience. The health of a workplace is the health of a community. A team that supports its members creates the conditions for recovery, for growth, and for extraordinary performance. Before we close the series, I want to leave you with these numbers one final time, because resilience begins with knowing that help is available. SADAG, Depression and Anxiety, 0800 567 567, available 24 hours a day, free. SADAG, Substance Abuse, 0800 12 13 14. Lifeline South Africa, 0861 322 322. FAMSA for financial and family support. Visit www.famsa.org.za. All of these are free. All of these are confidential. All of these are staffed by people who want to help you. Please, save these numbers, share them, put them on the notice board at work. Someone near you may need them today. You are not alone. You never were. Before you go, here is something beautiful. Research published in the journal PNAS shows that performing small acts of kindness for others, even just one per week, significantly improves the giver's psychological well-being. Ubuntu. When you lift someone else, you rise too. From all of us at CareNet Consultants, your best is good enough for today. You are not alone. You never were. Thank you for watching this series. Thank you for caring, for yourself, and for those around you. Ubuntu. I am because we are. CareNet Consultants, your partner in workplace health.